দর্শক মণ্ডলী, আপনাদের স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি আমাদের আজকের অনুষ্ঠানে। আমাদের আজকের অতিথির নাম স্যাম ডেলি হ্যারিস। তিনি বর্তমানে সেন্টার ফর সিটিজেন এম্পাওয়ারমেন্ট অ্যান্ড ট্রান্সফরমেশন এই প্রতিষ্ঠানের প্রধান নির্বাহী। 1980 সালে তিনি শুরু করেছিলেন আরেকটি প্রতিষ্ঠান, আরেকটি সংগঠন যার নাম ছিল রিজাল্টস। তারপরে তিনি 1995 সালে একটি প্রতিষ্ঠান শুরু করেছিলেন যার নাম ছিল মাইক্রো ক্রেডিট সামিট ক্যাম্পেইন। বিশ্বের দারিদ্র্য, ক্ষুধা ইত্যাদির বিরুদ্ধে সংগ্রামে তিনি একটি বড় ভূমিকা রেখেছেন গত 33 বছর ধরে। কথা বলছি স্যাম ডেলি হ্যারিসের সাথে। ওয়েলকাম টু আওয়ার শো।
Thank you.
You know, you have founded Center for Citizen Empowerment and Transformation, and that's quite recent in 2012. Can you tell us briefly about it?
Well, I would say most people in America and most people around the world want to make a difference. And if they're involved with a group like CARE or Save the Children or Oxfam, they give them some ways to make a difference with making a contribution or maybe sending an email. But the Center for Citizen Empowerment and Transformation tries to find deeper ways, deeper advocacy to make a difference on global poverty, on climate change, on peace. And those are the kinds of issues that the center coaches organizations to improve their offerings.
You're an activist, you're an author, and your book called Reclaiming Our Democracy, this is the 20th anniversary of 20th edition, which is coming out very soon.
Yes.
Can you tell us about the book?
Well, again, the book is more about my lifetime of work on advocacy. When we started lobbying 25 years ago in results on child survival, UNICEF estimated that 41,000 children died every day from mostly preventable things. Now the estimate is 19,000 a day. Still too high, but partially because we pressured the US government. Results and others pressured the British government and other governments around the world to make this a priority, that children should not die from preventable causes. In similar ways, when we first lobbied 25 years ago on microcredit, there was maybe 1 million around the world with a microloan. Now 150 million with microloans around the world. Why? Well, part of it was because citizens got educated, spoke up, really pressured their government to make it a priority or more of a priority. So the book is about that kind of encouragement, empowerment, education, so citizens could speak up, because most people want a better world. They want to make a difference. They want to leave the campsite cleaner than they found it, but they need some structure of support to help make it easier to accomplish.
At the moment, you're mostly working in United States.
With the new Center for Citizen Empowerment and Transformation is only in the United States now.
Okay, but if a citizen in Bangladesh or in Africa, they want to go to their member of parliament, talk about their problems, can you help them online somehow?
Well, I mean, they could go online to read the book, Reclaiming Our Democracy, to learn more that way. They could go to the Center for Citizen Empowerment and Transformation online to read a bit more there. But then when they're sure of the issue, maybe the issue is hunger and poverty, maybe it's climate change, maybe it's peace issues, they should find others, other people, and other organizations to work with and not do it alone. That would be really important.
You were born in Florida, Miami, and that was in which year?
Well, I was born in the mid-40s, 1946.
And then you started thinking in this line working towards ending world hunger?
Well, it's an interesting story in that my training is in music. But then at high school graduation, I lost a friend, a high school friend who died. At college graduation, Robert Kennedy at that same time was assassinated, the US Senator, President Kennedy's brother. And I kept asking, why this life, this death, what is my purpose in life? And it was beginning to ask, why am I here? What am I here to do? That 9 years after college graduation, I interacted with the Hunger Project and really thought it was hopeless. I thought there were no solutions, but I realized I was wrong. What I was hopeless about was the lack of human nature was missing. And people would just never do what needed to be done. And there was one human nature I had control over, my own, and my question, why am I here? What am I here to do? And so I started to get involved. And that's when I spoke to 7,000 high school students in the United States and read quotes for calling for the political will to end hunger. And I asked 7,000 students, what's the name of your member of Congress? Fewer than 3% knew, 200 knew, and 6,800 didn't know. 97% didn't know the name of their member of Congress. And then that's where it moved from music to starting results that came out of this gap between the call for the political will to end hunger and the lack of basic information on who represented us in Washington, who was our parliamentarian.
This lack of information, does it also reflect the lack of faith in politics, the lack of faith in politicians?
Always there's the discouragement, there's the cynicism. But right underneath the discouragement is the desire to make a difference. And you have a choice. Shall I stay cynical? Shall I stay discouraged? Or is there a way out of that? Is there a way to make a difference? So yes, you always have the discouragement. That's in everyone.